Okay, so this is my third recording and hopefully the last one since I just received a message from our dean that we don't have a class. And tama pala yung suspicion ko. This is the second day na wala ng class and it's not looking good. Kasi baka magtuloy-tuloy siya and wala pa yung buhos ng ulan. Buhos ng ulan. Ayan. So, char lang. So, recording na tayo. Okay. So, let's continue our discussion with this one. Okay. So, we're now in 428 out of 480 slides. So, I'm very excited kasi dito, focus na tayo talaga sa ating research. Analyzing and interpreting the findings, drawing the conclusions, and providing recommendations na tayo. Ang bilis! Yes. Okay. So, presenting and analyzing, interpreting findings. This part, I'm with you na. So, we'll be discussing things, pero this time, yung panel ninyo would be with you as well. So, 3 na kaming mag-check ng paper nyo. Si advisor ay nilang tatlo. Tatlong panel, isang advisor, and also me. So, apat na kaming mag-check nito and will be guiding you. And you could also use AI tools for this one. So, task 1. The table below contains the mean values of hotel managers' perception of their managerial competency skills. Analyze the contents of the table and answer the questions that follow. So you can see the interpersonal communication, decision-making problem, uh, decision-making, problem-solving, teamwork, time management. Now, which variable has the highest average weighted mean? Alin dito? Then, which variable has the lowest average weighted mean? Which department has the highest weighted mean? Which department has the lowest weighted mean? So, yun yung mga titignan natin. So, now, during this time, you will now be tasked. Paano ba namin ipepresent yung mga data and findings? This is also one of the reasons why we ask you to look for an existing study so that you will use this as your guide. Kaya lang kasi nga, hindi nga lahat ng study na pinropose at na-approve ay magiging ganito. So, kaya kailangan natin siyang i-resume. Now, here are the general guidelines to be considered in presenting your findings from BUSU MCRO Research Style Guide 2020. 1. Present a summary of your quantitative or qualitative data in table and figure forms. Notice how each table should be given a table number and a table title below it. Use the APA format. Horizontal lines should only be found between the title and not the table, between the column labels and the data, and below the data. Do not make any text in any part of this section bold and bigger. Capitalize each word of the title. Refer their tables by their numbers. Example, as shown in Table 1, Table 2 indicates, Table 3 shows. Do not write the table shows or the table below or above shows. Pay attention to the use of note, asterisk, and dagger below the table. So, presenting quantitative data, ganito po yung magiging itsura niya. Usually, this one, may mga, uh, honestly, nakita ko na before yung kay Ma'am Avi Paes. Ganito, sabi ng mga bata, nung si Ma'am Avi ang nag-stat, ay si Ma'am Avi ang gumagawa ng part na to. Pati ng interpretation. I am not just sure, pero yun lang yung sabi ng bata. So usually ganun, statistician yung gumagawa nito. The additional parts of the table, note this is where the table general notes are provided. This includes the definition of abbreviation. The word note should be italicized. Yan, ganyan dapat. So, ganyan dapat pag nagpe-present. So, usually ito ay galing na to sa SPSS or so on. Yan, ganyan siya. So, what does the table show? Do not discuss all the details found in the table. You may only focus on the highest and lowest means value. Examples, the respondents were asked to rate the report. Their level of agreement with the statements, it is evident in table 1. So also, you could, what is the overall mean score? Pwedeng yon. What is the specific results that have the highest mean values or the lowest? And what do these results mean? Or what does the result mean or indicate? Or how will you relate your results to those from the previous study? So you could go back to chapter 2. So ganun lang kasimpleng maggawa ng analyzation. Kaya kailangan talaga natin ng chapter 2. Kala natin hindi, pero kailangan natin siya. Let us combine the answers. So ganito yung magiging sample nito. Anyway, this is already sent to you, or I'll be sending this to you pala. Kasi parang yung nasend ko yata sa inyo ay kulang. So you just need to copy that lang. So use other research as your pattern. Honestly, yun lang yung masasabi ko kasi iba-iba kasi tayo ng research. Kaya nga this part, mag-uusap na tayo dyan. And preferably, pag nag-consult kayo sa akin, you have already reviewed some researches that is the same as you. Pag ganito, pumunta kayo sa library ng Bulso Meneses Campus and check kung paano sila magbaba ng data. Okay, so ganito. So ito kasi hindi ko siya madidiscuss ngayon. Ang ano talaga niyan is to just check it out how it was presented sa atin. Ayan, puro ganyan lang. So, but you could read it on your own. Sample. Okay, so you could just read it on your own. Okay. Summarizing findings. So, read below the findings of the PSA. So, isa yan. Okay. In writing the summary of findings, sorry. I think, wait lang, sorry. You read again the results you presented, analyzed, and interpreted in the chapter 4. The summarized findings should clearly reflect the results in the said chapter. You should not just copy or repeat what you put in chapter 4. The findings should be summarized. Moreover, you no longer have to discuss the results again. Remarkable or unusual findings should be highlighted in this section. This is a good way of contributing to the body of knowledge. You also have to consider the general specific problems you raise under the statement of the problem section. So for example, if you have 4 research problems, you have to summarize 4 major sets of findings. So kung gaano kadami yung research mo na tinanong, ganun din kadami yung sagot. So for example, research problem number 1, what is the hotel employees level in learning after using an online training? So pre-test, ayan. So findings, ganito mo siya ilalagay. So same with the perceived learning, kaya kailangan magkakasama sila. So ito yung suggested format. You could read this on your own, including this. Ayan. Pati sa conclusion. Actually, pag dito kasi talaga, iba-iba kasi kayo talaga. So you could just read this on your own. Ayan. Same with the conclusions and recommendations. Okay. Now, this is the last natin. Okay. So, ganito ang gagawin natin, mga anak. Since this is the last activity that we did, so honestly, this last part ay hindi siya more on doon kasi more on reading na lang talaga siya. And announcement na lang to. Since this is the last part of our discussion, and I didn't discuss actually, but I give you other reading activities, lalo na sa HM kasi sila ay diretso na. Ngayon, ang hihilingin ko sa inyo is yung class mayor ninyo, pasuyo po yung pinaka madaming notes, sino pinaka-kumpleto sa klase. So, pakikuha yon and then papakuha ko sa inyo yung inyong um, mga red ay iba't ibang color na envelope. Supposedly na ipasa na siya sa akin pero hindi pa na ipapasa. Ngayon, i-compile natin lahat, pakikuha, tapos paki-check. Magko-cross-reference tayo. So, hihingin ko sa inyo yung pinaka-detail ng lahat. Kunwari, si lahat ng mga pinagawa ko sa inyo, magkakaroon tayo na ano, siguro I'll be asking Ma'am Judith for a room. Magpapasahan na tayo. Kailan kayo magsa-start magpasahan ng lahat? Okay. So sa HM, kailangan, so by October 10, nasa akin na lahat. Ipunin nyo sa faculty lahat ng envelope, and then by October 10, nakasummarize na lahat sa HM. Sa HM. Sa English, and Filipino, I think Friday din. Tama, pwede rin pala. By October 10, nasa akin na po lahat ng summarized version. Hindi ko na nakuha yung sa English at Filipino na envelope kasi hindi ko din alam kung bakit. Hindi niya na ipasa sa akin at hindi ko na kayo napapasok. Wala kayong ibang ano. So by October 10, makikisuyo na lang ako na nakaipasa na sa akin at pahingi ako ng copy ng lahat ng naging grade, ng ano natin, mga scores. So, ang score lang naman, hindi naman tayo nag-quiz. So, may utang ako sa inyo, I'll be giving you then yung summary ng quizzes natin. Okay? So, yun. Basta ang kailangan ko lang sa inyo lahat ay yung summary ng lahat ng mga ginawa natin at recorded. So, manghihiram ako sa kay Ma'am Judith siguro, pakibigay na lang class mayor sa HM. Pwede rin sa Edu, pwede rin. Pareho namang pwede sa ano, basta October 10 kasi ang English at Filipino parehong panggabi. So either doon sa dalawa, pwede silang magkasunod. Wala namang magkaklase sa taas. So pagsasama-samahin natin lahat. Ang kailangan ko lang ay magiging master list ninyo ng lahat ng scores. So, yun. So, ngayon, yun lang naman. So, pag may question kayo, starting today, starting tomorrow, 5 to 8, 5 to 7 p.m. ay open na ang aking line. Lagi ako magsisend sa inyo para sa inyong consultation. Kakain ba? Kakain po. Okay po. So, yun lang. Maraming salamat. Bye-bye. Opo. Bye-bye.